Before Patrick Mahomes, there was an unwritten code in the NFL. Stay in the pocket, plant your feet, and don't throw across your body. Don't even think about that no-look pass nonsense. Quarterbacks had a playbook, and if you strayed too far from it, you'd get benched or worse, labeled a bust. And then Mahomes walked onto the field and shattered every single rule. When the Kansas City Chiefs traded up in the 2017 draft to grab him at number 10, the reaction was mixed at best. A Texas Tech quarterback with a cannon arm and mechanics that made coaching film look like a blooper reel. Scouts whispered concerns like he'll never last in this league. Even some Chiefs fans weren't sure what Andy Reid saw in this kid who played like he was still tossing touchdowns in his backyard. But here's what they all missed. Mahomes wasn't playing backyard football. He was showing the NFL what the position could become if you stopped putting limits on it. And honestly, the league wasn't ready. Mahomes didn't even start his rookie year. Alex Smith was still running the show, playing solid, efficient football of the kind that wins games, but doesn't exactly light up SportsCenter. So Mahomes sat. He watched. He absorbed Andy Reid's offense like his career depended on it. Because it did. Then 2018 happened, and the NFL got its wake-up call. 50 touchdowns, over 5,000 yards. An MVP award in his first season as a starter. Not a fluke or beginner's luck, but dominance. Defenses had no answer. Coordinators stayed up late studying film, trying to figure out how to contain him. But how do you prepare for a guy who scrambles left, flicks his wrist sidearm, and drops a 40-yard dime into a receiver's hands like he's playing catch in the driveway? How do you defend the no-look pass, the behind-the-back shovel, the throws that make your secondary freeze, not because they're slow, but because they can't believe what they just saw? And the scariest part? Mahomes was still figuring it out. By 2019, the narrative started shifting. Now defenses have a full year of film on him. This is where he comes back to earth. Let's see if he can do it again. So Mahomes went out and did something even crazier. Down 24-0 against the Texans in the playoffs. Most quarterbacks would fold. Most teams would pack it in. Mahomes erased it like it was nothing. Then came the Super Bowl. Down double digits in the fourth quarter. Season on the line. Legacy at stake. He didn't panic. He didn't force it. He hunted. That fourth quarter wasn't just a comeback. It was a message. This wasn't some hot start that would fade. This was the beginning of an era, and the rest of the league better get used to it. When Tyreek Hill got traded to Miami, the takes came flooding in. People genuinely believed that without Hill's speed, Mahomes would lose his edge. So what did he do? He evolved. He became smarter and more patient. Instead of relying on the big play, he picked defenses apart. He spread the ball around. He controlled games with precision instead of just pure explosiveness. He won another Super Bowl. And another one after that. Mahomes proved something that a lot of people forget. The great ones don't just stick to one style. They find ways to win no matter what pieces are around them. Now, every young quarterback coming into the league gets compared to him. Every wild throw, every scramble drill, it's all labeled Mahomes-like. Coaches are more willing to let their guys take risks because Mahomes showed that it can work. Defenses game plan differently because they've seen what happens when you don't respect his ability to create something out of nothing. But here's the reality. There's only one Patrick Mahomes. He didn't just change how quarterbacks play. He changed what coaches allow, what defenses fear, what fans expect every time he drops back. The question is this. When his career is over, are we going to talk about him as one of the greats, or as the standard that everyone else failed to reach? Because if the first few years of his career are any indication, it's going to be the latter. And honestly, he's not done rewriting the rules yet.